With the destruction of the enemy's deuterium plant, the Wolf Pack returns to headquarters to await their next mission. Meanwhile, the war is tipping in the Allies' favor. In January of 1943, Soviet forces begin a counterattack to repel the Germans, and they succeed in reclaiming Stalingrad and Kharkov. The Americans and British achieve similar progress in North Africa and manage to drive the Axis out of Tunisia by May. Concentrating their attention on the east, German forces attempt to halt the Soviet advance, but their efforts are in vain. Hitler orders operations in the Soviet Union to cease. With the help of the American forces, the Allies land in Sicily and manage to force the Italians to surrender by early September 1943. However, German troops still occupy much of the nation and continue to fight the Allied forces. While the German forces seemed unstoppable just a few years ago, they now appear to be suffering great losses on all fronts. In November of 1943, United States President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and Soviet General Secretary Joseph Stalin meet in Tehran to discuss the war. After discussing the situation in Europe, the Allied leaders agreed to launch a combined seaborne invasion of northern France in May of 1944, only 6 months away. By this time, the Allies are unable to gather any new intelligence on Germany's atomic weapons program, and it is believed they've abandoned their research. All sightings of reanimated corpses are deemed classified information, and the Wolfpack members find themselves awaiting their next mission.
My first day off in what seems like years, and I'm stuck here playing poker with the boys. How pathetic.
Oh, quit your whinging. You know full well we can't go into town when we're on active duty.
Yeah, you're right, mate. Say, I heard you haven't been sleeping much. You all right?
Well, I went to see the medic, and he said I'm fit as a fiddle. Too fit, actually. But for some reason I can't sleep, and I don't have an appetite.
Strange. Perhaps you're in love. Fancy Cordelia a bit, do you? Come on, fess up.
What are you talking about? I don't fancy Cordelia. She just reminds me of Alicia, is all.
What? Listen, mate, you need to get over my sister.
What?
I understand how you feel. I miss her too, and for that I hate those bloody Germans as much as you do. But you have to let her go. She wouldn't have wanted you to stay single for the rest of your life. It's been 2 years now. You have to move on.
But
I understand. I know how much you cared for Alicia. That doesn't mean you can't fancy another girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Oi, there you are. You boys free?
We are, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Well, I just got my hands on some whiskey and I thought you lads might care to join me for a drink.
Sounds good, sir. Where are the others?
The Lieutenant Colonel and Major Gaunt are at headquarters drawing up a plan of operations. Cordelia and Cynthia have gone shopping in a nearby village, and Herbert is immersing himself in some sort of bizarre research.
So then, it's all for us?
It appears so.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Nothing, sir. Let's have that drink.
Now you're talking, soldier.
I just received a call from the medic, Jim. He said our boy's beginning to display symptoms.
What, now? It's been over 1.5 years. The period came and went and we didn't see any changes.
True, his symptoms took much longer to appear than Cynthia's or Lewis's did. But they're exactly the same as theirs.
I see. Well then, I believe the time has come for us to explain just exactly what our true objective is. Good morning, everyone. Let's begin the briefing. Our next mission will be to rescue one of our agents. Our man was looking for an escape route when he was arrested along the French border yesterday. He's now being held and interrogated by the Gestapo. We'll be descending approximately 20 kilometers outside of Paris and joining up with the resistance. Our point of attack is an interrogation facility located on the outskirts of the city. Once we penetrate the area, we'll split into 2 groups. Remember, lads, the quicker we can get to him, the better.
I feel the coming of autumn on the winds. I must make haste to furrow the soil.
Be sure that the hole is big enough for a coffin.
Oh, you're from the British forces. Thank goodness. I've been waiting for you.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Gallant, commanding officer. Are you the Resistance liaison?
Yes, my name is Leona.
What can you tell us about the current situation?
The security along the road leading to the building is quite lax, and there are very few soldiers stationed inside it. A public market is held every morning at a location nearby, so I'll take you there in a horse-drawn carriage.
Excellent. Thank you for your help, Leona.
You are quite welcome. This way, please. The interrogation facility is located in front of that park. Your agent was taken there 2 days ago and has been there ever since. I assume he's being interrogated and tortured.
This is going to be dangerous, Leona. You should stay here.
Thank you, sir. But I have been a member of the Resistance for over 2 years now. And do not forget, this is my country.
She has a point, Jude. Very well, lass. You can help us. But I want you to stay directly behind me. And if we get into trouble, you run. Understood?
Yes, sir, Lieutenant Colonel.
Frank, on my signal.
Roger that.
Don't let the enemy come close! Bring out the armored vehicles!
from me.
Damn it, not again.
It's the black magic force.
Looks like they're back. Be careful, everyone.
British soldiers coming all the way here just to die. And what do you know? The resistance is here too. I am flattered.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, how rude. I apologize for not introducing myself. I am SS Sturmbannführer Alexander Vlado, the one who will be sending you to hell.
Well, just see about that, you smug son of a bitch.
Careful, Keith. He reeks of the Blood Clan.
The Blood Clan? What's that? And why does my blood begin to boil when I look at that guy? What the hell is going on?
If you're a member of the Blood Clan, then what are you doing helping the Germans?
Ho ho! Very impressive. I didn't know there were humans aware of our existence.
I guess you could say I've been doing my research in the field.
You are most curious human. Now, let's get down to business. I am interested to see how long you will last against my army of... never knew humans could be so powerful. I will not forget this until we meet again.
Who was that SS commander? And what about those zombies? And the Blood Clan? Sir, please tell me what's going on here.
I intend to tell you and Jude all about it in due time.
So what? We just have to keep on fighting those zombie soldiers? We don't stand a chance against them. We're going to end up dead.
You're talking to a senior officer, Jude. Restrain yourself.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just...
Look, lad, I know you're confused, but don't lose hope, and don't accept defeat without a fight. Remember why we're doing this. It's not for our country, and it's not for justice. It's for the people we're protecting. I grant you it's not easy taking on these monsters, but we can defeat them. I'll elaborate on this later, but for now, that's all you need to know.
Yes, sir. We'll take you at your word until you can tell us more, eh, mate?
Yeah, I suppose. Sir, we secured the facility and rescued the agent. Here he is.
Thank you for saving me, Lieutenant Colonel. Looks like they roughed you up pretty good there, but I'm glad to see you're still alive. Pardon me for cutting to the chase, but I need to know what you've learned.
Well, I have obtained two important pieces of information. The first is in regards to Germany's development of the atomic bomb. The project was supposed to have come to a standstill after the destruction of the deuterium plant last February, but they have continued on. We've confirmed that the Germans have been acquiring deuterium from other sources. According to our agents in Berlin, they're close to achieving their end goal.
So the Krauts haven't given up yet, eh?
The second piece of information is a report of a German spy who's infiltrated the upper echelons of the Allied forces. What we know thus far is that he operates under the code name The Needle, and he's trying to retrieve information on the details of our planned invasion of France.
Unbelievable! Where's he now?
We don't know his exact location, but we do know that he's made his way to France to verify prospective landing spots.
That's not good. Any interference with the invasion will prolong the war. We have to capture him.
Indeed. Let's contact Lewis and inquire about the Needle's whereabouts. We'll head home for now and return to France again once we've regrouped. Leona?
Yes, sir?
We'll be contacting our agents to discern the whereabouts of the Needle. Please inform your senior officers that we'd appreciate their full support in this matter. Also, let them know that we'll return as soon as we determine his location.
Yes, sir. I will let them know.
Thank you, Leona. And good luck, lass.
Leona, I want you to be careful out there. If you're ever in trouble, just run, okay?
Thank you, sir. I will. And I'll be looking forward to the next time we meet. Au revoir.
A month passes since the Wolfpack's last offensive into France. As part of Winston Churchill's Operation Shingle, the Allied forces attempt an amphibious landing in Anzio, Italy, but they suffer heavy losses from a German counterattack as they attempt to move further inland. During this time, the Wolfpack is stationed in Britain, awaiting their orders and gathering information for the Allied intelligence network. Meanwhile, 2nd Lieutenant Colonel Louis Canton, a Wolfpack agent who's been working closely with the Resistance, has been tracking the Needle's movements for weeks. On February 13, 1944, the Wolfpack receives a telegram from Louis with urgent information regarding the Needle. Allied intelligence has discovered the Needle's location. Louis's telegram informs them he was last seen hiding out in a hotel near Le Havre in northwestern France. Upon receiving this update, the Wolfpack immediately leaves for Portsmouth to depart for France that same night.
Are you all right?
Huh? Oh, hi, Cordelia. Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
That's all right. What were you thinking about?
The war, the Germans. I mean, they're resurrecting the dead, making a bomb that can turn a city into ashes. What's next? They'll do anything to win.
Not all Germans are evil, you know. Hitler and his lot might be, but there are good Germans too. You shouldn't forget that.
Good Germans? Hitler may be the one giving the orders, but who are the ones carrying them out? It's the good Germans killing people, not Hitler.
I know what you're trying to say, but not all Germans are like that. Some of them are against the war.
How would you know?
I know because my father was German.
What?
My family lived in Berlin before the war.
Wait, so that means you're German?
Well, half German and half British. My mother met my father when she was studying in Germany. They got married and settled down there. After I was born, they found out I had a special gift. I considered it a curse, but my parents loved me all the same. They were kind people, both of them.
A special gift, huh? That's... Wait a second, how did you end up in Britain?
My father worked in a military research institute, but he was very vocal about his opposition to the war. One day, some men in black came to our house and took him away. He came home 2 weeks later, in a casket. The officers said he took his own life, But my mother and I knew the truth. They had tortured him to death. It wasn't long before the Gestapo began to take an interest in me. They had somehow learned about my abilities. My mother and I knew we had to leave Germany and move to Britain. We managed to slip past our surveillance and find our way into France, but as we were about to cross the Strait of Dover, they caught up to us and killed my mother. They captured me, but while they were bringing me back to Germany, Lieutenant Colonel Gallant and the Wolf Pack rescued me. They've been my family for the past 5 years now.
Cordelia, I had no idea. But after all that, how can you defend the Germans? They murdered your parents.
No, the Nazis murdered them. But not all Germans are Nazis. Don't you get it? There are a lot of Germans who are against the war. When my mother and I were fleeing, the only reason we made it out of the country was because kind Germans fed us, sheltered us, and helped us hide.
Well, maybe it's different because you lived there. I mean, you may be right. But after my parents and Alicia, I just can't forgive them. I can't forget what happened.
My father was a German, and he wasn't a Nazi. And you don't see me fighting for them, do you? I don't kill innocent people. I'm not a murderer. Please, you can't hate an entire country.
How do you expect me not to? They killed the ones I loved. I can still hear them, Cordelia. I can still hear them scream.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... I'm sorry.
As you know, team, our mission is to capture the Needle. Our intelligence agents have been working with the Resistance, and together they've managed to locate his whereabouts. For the past few weeks, he's been scouting the coastal area between Normandy and Calais. At present, he's hiding in a hotel near Le Havre. Our sources say most of the German garrison stationed there was reassigned to Paris last week. So defenses will be light, but we shouldn't let our guard down. 0 hour is at 0530 February 14th. Get yourselves ready. We'll begin moving ashore in 1 hour.
Welcome. I am Agent Gilbert, leader of the Resistance in this region.
Lieutenant Colonel Gallant, British Special Forces.
The Needle hasn't left his room in days. My men have been keeping a close watch on him.
Lead us to him, Agent Gilbert.
Looks like we walked right into a trap.
Well, well, what do we have here? We've been expecting you, my friend. You haven't come all this way to capture the Needle, have you?
You're that officer from the Gestapo headquarters.
I may have underestimated you before, but this time, you won't be so lucky. You're trapped here.
Don't worry, we won't be the ones needing an escape route.
How amusing. But there are only 10 of you against my entire battalion and armored vehicles. You don't stand a chance.
Your overconfidence will be your undoing. You saw what we did to your units the last time we met.
How disappointing. I was hoping to hear some begging this morning. But instead, you seem to be in a hurry to die.
Spread out.
Welcome.
Lieutenant Colonel Gallant, British Special Force.
The Needle hasn't left his room.
Lead us to...
Looks like we walked right into a...
Well,
You're that off.
I may have...
Don't worry.
You're over...
How dis...
Spread out.
Sorry I'm late, sir. You blokes start without me?
Who's that? Is he on our side?
That's Second Lieutenant Colonel Lewis Canton. He's been leading our counterintelligence network.
Lewis, get on their flank!
Right.
Damn it! Shoot that rat down! How did I lose to these wretches again? Ghost Warriors, attack!
I'll finish this!
I congratulate you for your efforts today, my friends. But don't confuse this with true victory. You're still far from safe. Take this, you bastard! You're wasting your time, humans. Your puny weapons will not hurt me.
Blimey! Did he just... My God. Sir, I'd say we're as good as dead.
What's happening to me? My body's burning up again.
We're out of options, Jim. He's Blood Clan.
I know, Frank. I guess this is it.
What do you mean? Are we just giving up, sir?
Stand back, lads. I'll take it from here. Cordelia, cover me.
Yes, sir.
I guess the old-timer wants to be next.
Enjoy your last breath, monster. Today you die.
What? You're a werewolf? Oh, God! He's a monster! He's a monster!
What the hell's going on? Bloody hell!
Take a close look. Now you know why our little unit's such a secret. Every one of us in the wolf pack has a special ability, and it's nothing you should be scared of. Jim was waiting for the right opportunity to tell you all this.
I don't believe this is happening. This can't be.
You may be strong, bloodsucker, but you're no match for me. Cordelia! I'll finish this! I bet you lads weren't expecting to see that today, now were you?
Are you still Lieutenant Colonel Gallant?
Yeah, it's me. I'm impressed. I thought you'd be terrified.
Sir, are you human?
No, I'm a werewolf. Keith and I are from the Fang clan in Scotland.
This can't be real.
We're very real, Corporal, and we're a lot older than you think, by at least a few hundred years. Keith and I have been fighting the Blood Clan for centuries now.
What? Is everyone here a werewolf? Or is it just you and Lieutenant Miller?
Frank's not, but he has other powers. Our little Cordelia here is a fire starter, and Herbert is a reanimator. The Wolf Pack was specially formed to counter enemies that are beyond human. Only Churchill and a few other top officials are aware of our unit.
Then why were Jude and I assigned to your team? There's nothing special about us.
Not true. You don't have all your powers yet, but they'll be appearing soon. I saw you get that adrenaline rush in battle.
Wait a second. It's all because of that blood transfusion, isn't it?
I'm sorry, lad. Our blood contains a catalyst that gradually transforms human tissue. Your body will be undergoing some changes. You already have superhuman strength, and as time goes on, you'll acquire other abilities as well. That's why I had you and Jude transferred to our unit.
This can't be real! Please tell me I'm not becoming a werewolf!
Why'd you think Gallant transferred you to the unit, mate? Don't worry, Cynthia and I went through the same thing. It takes a bit getting used to, but you'll be fine.
I'm not human anymore. I'm a monster.
Don't say that.
Cordelia,
Lieutenant Colonel Gallant, Lieutenant Miller, Major Gaunt. You think they're all monsters, do you? Well, what about me and Cynthia, then? Yes, we're different from regular humans. We have powers they don't. But that doesn't make us monsters. We can use those powers to make a difference in this war.
I'm sorry,
If you lads want to leave, I can arrange it. I won't force you to stay. I only brought you along so you'd understand the changes your body's going through.
Sir, I'm grateful you saved my life. Really, I am. But I think I need some time to decide what I want to do. I should talk things over with Jude, too.
That will be fine. Take a leave of absence and think it over. This is a decision you will need to reach on your own, though. No one can make it for you.
Right, well, I'm off too. Something tells me the Needle won't be waiting for us in that hotel room of his when we get there.
Very well. Good luck to you both, then.
Well, have you made up your mind yet? We've been on leave for 3 months now.
I'm not going back, Jude.
But we made a promise during the Blitz. We said we'd get back at the bloody Krauts and do our part to end this war. Don't you remember?
That's easy for you to say. You're still a human being. Look at me. I'm a beast.
All right, mate, if that's what you've decided. I know I don't have any special powers myself, but I'm going to continue fighting with the wolf pack.
Yes?
It's me, Lieutenant Miller. I'm coming in. I just spoke with Jude, and he told me about your decision. You really don't want to come back? Not even to say goodbye to Cordelia?
Sir, I really appreciate everything you and the wolf pack have done for me. But how can I lead a normal life with this curse?
I'm sorry that.
It's not your fault, sir. You don't need to apologize.
I'm sorry that we're losing such a fine member. We could use all the able bodies we can get right now. I guess we all have our own paths in life.
I just don't know anymore.
As the Lieutenant Colonel said, only you can make this decision. But running from your problems isn't going to solve anything. You call your powers a curse. Well, Gallant did what he did to save your life. If you'd rather be dead than cursed, at least make your death count for something.
Life's become so complicated since the war started. I wish I knew what to do. Mom, Dad, Alicia, help me!
So, you're leaving for good. You sure you aren't coming back?
Yeah, I'm sure. Sorry, mate.
It won't be the same without you. Since we were kids, you've always been there to keep me in line. Never thought what life would be like without the war. We'd be living happily somewhere. You, me, Alicia. Sometimes, life just doesn't turn out the way you expected it would.
Jude.
Hey, that just means there's more Krauts for me, right? Take care, mate. Be sure to write once you're sorted.
I will. And don't go dying on me out there.
Don't worry, we're going to get the needle this time. Before you know it, we'll be kicking Hitler's bloody arse and putting an end to this damn war. All right, I need to get going. It's almost time to report to headquarters.
Alicia. I hope I've made the right decision.
My father was a German, and he wasn't a Nazi. And you don't see me fighting for them, do you? I don't kill innocent people. I'm not a murderer.
So, did you hear about that Special Operations Unit? They're sending them into France to prepare for the invasion. They're gonna drop them right into German territory. Can you believe that?
Really? Behind enemy lines? Huh. That's rough. It's like being given a death sentence or something. I'd say be real lucky if one of them came back alive. What do you think?
No kidding. The guys taking part in those suicide missions, they're either very brave or very stupid.
Look, lad, I know you're confused, but don't lose hope, and don't accept defeat without a fight. Remember why we're doing this. It's not for our country, and it's not for justice. It's for the people we're protecting.
Don't worry, we're going to get the needle this time. Before you know it, we'll be kicking Hitler's bloody arse and putting an end to this damn war.
Jude. Cordelia. What the hell am I doing?
Come in.
Lieutenant Colonel, sir. I've changed my mind. If it's not too late, I'd like to return to the Wolf Pack. If you'll have me, that is.
Our missions will only be getting tougher from now on, lad, and I can't have you endangering the lives of my men and women. This is your last chance to turn back. Are you sure about this?
I am, sir. I'd forgotten the SAS motto, who dares wins, but I see now what's important. It's not about me. It's not about killing the Germans. It's about protecting people.
Very well then, Corporal. Get your gear and return to the unit. You have 1 hour until we begin briefing for our missions in France.
Yes, sir.
Our target is a small town near Calais. Lewis and the SIS have tracked the needle to the home of a Nazi sympathizer located on the outskirts of town. After we've dropped into France, we'll have to travel 5 kilometers on foot. When we reach the town, we'll locate the house and secure the premises. From this point forward, we will be issued holy silver bullets. They'll be more effective against the Blood Clan. That is all. Be ready to leave in 20 minutes. That's the house up ahead, and those are the soldiers guarding it.
What do you want to do, Jim?
We can't squander this opportunity to capture the needle. Let's storm the compound, get what we came for, and pull out quickly.
Die already!
British forces incoming! Call for reinforcements!
Surrounds him! Don't give him an escape route!
This one's all mine!
Oh no!
Lure the tank into the street!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I surrender.
Are you the Needle?
Yeah. I'm impressed. You worked your way deep into German-occupied territory. You must be that British Special Forces unit I keep hearing about.
And you're the spy we've been tracking. Tell me what you know about the Allied forces' invasion plans.
I've narrowed it down to late May or early June.
somewhere along the coastal region between Normandy and Calais. Sound about right?
Impressive. You've done your job well.
Thank you, but it doesn't matter whether or not I'm captured. The Third Reich cannot be stopped. My countrymen will crush your feeble attempts at an invasion.
Such confidence! But without the exact date and location, I don't see how they'll be able to stop a massive invasion they aren't prepared for.
Your opinion will change in time, girl. Well, it looks like I can relax in a POW camp until the war's over. Shall we be going then?
How is the Sturmbannführer doing?
He's recovering, Herr General. But we can't allow the British to get away with humiliating us and injuring the Sturmbannführer.
I agree. I am putting Alexander's unit under your command for now. You shall assume the prime responsibility of disrupting the enemy's seaborne invasion. I should also like some of your men to assist me suppress the Allied sympathizers here in Berlin.
As you command, sir. When I head to France, I will leave behind some of my most trusted men. Please use them as you see fit.
Excellent. Good luck.